At ease, brothers. Man, I just wanted to chat with y'all real quick about something, man. You know, we talk about a whole lot of things on this channel. We sometimes go beneath the surface of normal conversation. Not as deep as the power circle, but we talk about some good stuff on here. And the objective of the conversation we're having on this channel, the objective is for man to find his freedom. Like, that's the only reason I wake up and cut this camera on. It's so that my brothers can find their freedom, right? First, finding the freedom of their mind, and ultimately find the freedom over his life. My watchword is freedom, brothers. And I want to tell you this, man. To find your freedom, man, I'm going to tell you this. If you can identify your seed, you can find your freedom, man. If you can identify your seed, you can find your freedom. And what I mean by identify your seed, for some people it's passion. For some people it's simply identifying that thing you're passionate about. It's identifying that thing, that God-given gift that you have, that the far majority of people may be good at, but not like you. Like, you might can sing, you might can paint, you might can analyze, you might can speak. You might can create with your hands. Like everyone has something inside of themselves, man, that's what I'll call a seed, something that's just God-given. If you can identify with that thing and understand what you're supposed to do with it, brothers, you can find your freedom. You can find freedom, first you got to find freedom over your mind, but you can find freedom over your life. Find freedom over your life, man. I wish that for every single man that watches this channel. Find freedom over your life, man, because there's nothing like it. I don't believe a man is free until he finds that freedom, and that freedom looks different for everybody. But man, you have to find that freedom. So some people may call it passion. Y'all be patient with me, brother. I'm here cooking at the same time. Some people may call it passion, right? But sometimes it's simply an idea that maybe you had one time, or an idea that keeps coming your way. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, a lot of times, like I do my best thinking. I get my best ideas when either I'm walking around the block in the morning, or if I'm like sweeping or mopping around the house. Like when I'm just kind of, when I get in that zone where I can kind of do something just strictly by muscle memory and not put a lot of thought into it. So now my third dimensional world is occupied, and my spiritual world can just speak to me. Sometimes just driving. But whenever I get in that, when I get involved in those type tasks, man, all kind of ideas come to me. Pretty much 80-90% of my YouTube videos come from that space. I might just be sitting here sweeping in the morning or walking around the block, and I'll be like, this is a weird thought or energy. And I'll make a video, and a few brothers will be like, dang, man, that's what I'm going through. It's because I'm tying into that universal mind. That's a whole nother video. So some people call that seed their passion, but for some people it's strictly an idea. And it really doesn't take but one idea, man, to give you your freedom. For example, my freedom is strictly built off of one idea, an idea that hit me probably, I don't know, so in my late 20s or early 30s. I can't remember. But at some point in time, the idea hit me, man, whether it was from me just studying, from life, from whatever, the idea, and I say this all the time, where I say there are no miracles, only higher levels of understanding. There are no miracles, only higher levels of understanding. That's my seed. Like if you can look at the ground floor of every single thing I do, that's my ground floor. Every single thing that comes out of my mouth is pretty much based on that. Every single thing that I've created, the majority of my YouTube videos, the things that I teach in my one-on-one coaching is based on that. There are no miracles, only higher levels of understanding, which means let's go on a voyage to understand this world. Let's take these different paths. Let's turn over these rocks that most people are scared to turn over, because knowledge is there. That was my seed. That seed turned into my freedom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, brothers, find that seed and you'll find your freedom. You'll find your freedom if you understand what to do with it, man. Shameless plug, man. If y'all brothers aren't, I've been doing the one-on-one coaching for some years, but I started the exit strategies here some months ago. A lot of men have jumped in that. A lot of brothers are having success with that, man. Starting online businesses, starting coaching programs, starting YouTube channels, whatnot, and having good success. I'll be condensing that down to a program. They can just purchase a program that'll be coming out in a few days. So anybody interested in taking that idea and multiplying it and doubling down on it, me teaching you how to get that right mindset, that entrepreneurial mindset, how to create your reality, and how to turn that thought, how to turn that seed into multiple streams of income. If you're interested in that, man, that'll be coming up here in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for that. Or just, shoot me an email, solarmortal@mortalminds.com. I'm interested, or just text me. I might put my phone number in the what's the name, man. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't know what that seed is inside of yourself yet, if you don't know what that seed is, and I say it all the time, brothers, but y'all need to really understand. Cut the noise for a minute. Like you're right now. Like right now, I'm at home by myself. I've been here for some hours by myself. I'm in there cooking. It ain't nothing playing. Ain't no background music. Ain't no TV on. No nothing. Just me, silence, and the gas coming from the stove. Because that's when I hear Source speak to me. When I'm thinking about a new project, when I'm thinking about what the next video is going to be, when I'm thinking about what play can I call to change my life going into 2025. How can I increase my income? How can I get healthier? Just sitting this, and I don't want to call it silence, but call it what it is. Just sitting this stillness for a little bit. Cut the background noise. I promise on everything, brothers, on everything I love. If you're desiring a certain lifestyle, income, health level, whatever it is, woman in your life, if you can sit in this energy for 5 minutes, bro, the answers are going to be coming. But you have to understand that they are the answers. Like, don't just be sitting here, getting these grand ideas and just say, oh man, well this idea must have came from me watching this television show last night, or me doing XYZ. No, man, these ideas are coming to your mind because on a subconscious level, you're requesting them. You're asking for these things. When you sit there and go to work every day, man, and you saying, man, I'm tired of going here, man. My boss is a jackass, I'm tired of this traffic. I'm tired of working with these people, man, that are a different mindset. I'm tired of not having anybody I'm compatible with. I'm tired of all these things. When you're, even without saying these words, brothers, when you're saying these things, the universe is listening. The universe is listening. Like we always talk about, man, like every single thing where there's not matter, there's thinking stuff. And a lot of times, man, when we speak our desires into it, man, it's like this thing is responding. It's like, oh, okay, my ego self is desiring to get a level of freedom. Let me tell, and I always point to this area of my neck when I'm talking about this, man, because when I hear that voice, it's like I get warm right here. When I'm talking to Source Energy, I get warm behind my ear for some reason. I don't know why. So that's why But when you desire that thing, man, it's going to tell you how to get it out the mud, bro. It's going to tell you. And for some people, man, like some of y'all right now, I'm going to tell you this. Some of y'all right now are doing something you completely hate, working at a job you completely don't want to be at, and you have a multi-million-dollar idea banging you upside the back of your head all day. All day. You might think it's something simple. You might question where this idea may have came from. It came from you. It came from that other version of you, that other side of yourself. It said, hey, bro, you sent the request. I'm trying to tell you how to move. But now we got to hear that voice, brothers. We got to hear that voice, man. So all I'm saying is this, man. You find that seed, you'll find your freedom. If you can identify that seed, you will find your freedom. And it goes back to the Bible, man, where it says, a man's gift will make room for him. It says a man's gift will make room for him and put him in the room with kings or something like that, man. This thing that you're downplaying, this thing like this, when you're at work, man, and whether you're, at the plant on the assembly line or you're sitting there, typing up and sending emails, customer service, that idea that's in the back of your mind, whether it's you starting a DJ company, whether it's you starting a photography company, whether it's you starting a channel, whether it's you starting a fitness company, whether it's you writing a book, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's you just speaking your truth, just you speaking your truth. Like just any person speaking their truth alone is freedom, man. Because out of 8 point something, whatever people on the globe, just by you speaking your truth, if you can get 0.00001% of people to say, you know what? Not only do I'm feeling what you're saying, but I see the value in that. Brother, you're moving different. You can be a free man if you understand what to do with that information. Again, come to Xit-Strategy Solutions, and I will show you what to do with that information, brother. I will show you how to live life on your own terms. Get at your boy Soul. I'll put my number down there, man. Y'all brothers text me.